Today I am announcing that we are going to move up the previously scheduled April break for our K-12 public schools to next week.
Among her new mandates, a stay-at-home order that goes in effect today until April 13th.
So we're going to put out an executive order today. New York State on pause.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the world has come to a standstill. Cities are shut down, restaurants are closed, and factories are paused. With only the bare minimum of essential staff left to run the country, the rest of us are stuck inside with nothing but our devices. However, while the rest of the economy struggles to make ends meet, one industry has not only thrived in this new environment, but has also helped connect society while we wait this pandemic out. With millions of people stuck at home, people have found enormous amounts of free time in their schedules. As a result, they turn to video games in order to help them pass the time. In fact, even the World Health Organization is recommending that people should play video games as a way to encourage social distancing. This ultimately resulted in one of the most successful sales quarters for the video game industry. Nintendo, who released Animal Crossing New Horizons on March 20th, 2020, has seen its most successful launch in the franchise's history with 13.4 million sales as of May 7th. This makes it the most successful sales launch in Nintendo's history. While Animal Crossing was already a hugely anticipated title, the stay-at-home orders massively increased the hype, resulting in the amazing number of sales. Even Nintendo themselves were shocked at Animal Crossing's success, surpassing even household names like Mario and Zelda. And as a result, for the fiscal year which ended in March, Nintendo reported a 41% increase in profits. It's not just Nintendo enjoying the success either. Many other companies are enjoying similar success. Activision recently released Call of Duty Warzone on March 10th, a free-to-play battle royale which saw 50 million players join in just the first month, making it the most successful non-mobile game of all time. By being extremely accessible with relatively cheap consoles and accessories, video games offer a safe and engaging way for people to enjoy their time. The pandemic, while destroying the rest of the world, may have actually helped video games, which can be seen in the massive growth of sales across the entire industry.
And here we go. Now green flag.
That's some good form there, isn't it, Mike?
With every sports league being canceled due to the virus, from the NBA to NASCAR, mainstream media has had to adapt to stay afloat. As a result, many media outlets have turned to video games for content. On March 13th, 2020, NASCAR announced that they would have to cancel several races for the safety of the fans and staff. Desperate to find a substitute for missing races, NASCAR went to iRacing, a top-of-the-line motorsports simulator. Real NASCAR drivers would hop onto iRacing and compete for real cash prizes. What used to be a very niche racing simulator was thrown onto primetime television. Fans were skeptical of this new format, but with no public events allowed, this was the only racing they were going to get. Luckily, it was a huge success, with over 1.1 million people watching the first E-race on March 22nd, and 1.43 million the next week. NASCAR was not the only sports league to do this. The NBA experienced the same fate after one of their players tested positive for COVID-19, canceling the season. So, the NBA launched the NBA 2K Players Tournament, where real players would play one-on-one on the basketball game NBA 2K20, and it became the most watched esports event in ESPN history. There are even talks to make the NBA 2K Players Tournament a main event. More impressive, however, is a massive increase in viewership of professional gaming. Since more people are available to play games, more people are also available to watch them. Twitch, the dominant live streaming platform for gaming, saw a 31% increase in viewership, with competitors like YouTube Gaming and Mixer going 5 to 15% as well. Live streaming was already a rapidly growing form of media before the pandemic, but with all of this newfound growth, it has cemented itself in the industry, bringing gaming to new heights in mainstream attention. Due to its digital nature, the video game industry is able to weather the storm of this pandemic much better than other industries. Since video games are all designed in computers, many developers have been easily able to adjust their workflow to work from home. Valorant, a competitive first-person shooter from Riot Games, demonstrates this the best. The game has been in development for several years, with a planned launch of July to August of 2020. However, unlike other industries where development of future products must be postponed due to the lockdown, Riot Games has adapted well to the work-from-home initiative and is prepared to fully launch the game a month in advance. Despite the coronavirus lockdown, Riot Games have been able to maintain their productivity, which just shows how resilient the industry is. The video game industry has grown exponentially since beginnings in the 1980s, and with the industry valued at $152 billion, it has long surpassed the film and music industries it once looked up to. Now with the pandemic, the video game industry has shown with its resilience and adaptability that it is too big to fail, and will only get bigger from here. The coronavirus has only helped the video game industry cement its position in modern entertainment.